We're connecting. Hopefully everything's connected. I know the stream is going to be very, very dark, but I believe it should be good to go. If it's all going to work. Hopefully it's all working. Come on, stream. Gonna connect. There we go. All right. Hopefully it's all up and running. Hopefully you guys can hear me and the train in the distance. But yeah, here we are. We are here in southern Wisconsin. I don't know why our GPS hasn't updated. We are not in Janesville, but maybe it'll update as time goes along. Hopefully you all are doing well this evening. We are here in southern Wisconsin hunting the northern lights. Hopefully we can get something. I'm going to set up a few time-lapse cameras just to see what we can get, and hopefully you guys can hear me because this is a whole new setup that I'm testing out right now. Hopefully it's all working good. Hopefully it's a slightly higher quality than what we've had in the past. If I flip the camera around, I can show you guys just the crazy behind the scenes of what's going on right now. So we have this computer in the car. That's streaming back to my computer at home. We have our cell booster on the roof, so we have a good internet connection. That's all connected to a second phone sitting on a dashboard right there, the mobile hotspot, to connect everything to the internet. So that's our setup. Quite a bulky setup, but for something like this, you know, why not give it a try? Test out some new stuff, and hopefully we can see something cool. Yeah, hopefully y'all are doing well right now. How's it going, everyone? Where am I in southern Wisconsin? I'm just outside of Oconomowoc right now. I don't know why the GPS is still set to Janesville. I have it so it should be updating, but for whatever reason, it's just not working. Let me send out a tweet saying that we're live. If you all want to get in our photo here, let me get it so you can see the camera. There we go. Hold on, that was blurry. There we go, that's better. But yeah, this is the stream setup that we're testing out. Hopefully in the future, this is gonna become the default. I'm kind of curious if we have anything going on out there right now. It's kind of cloudy at the moment, but maybe over the next couple hours or so, we might get something. I also don't know why night mode isn't working for some reason. There we go. But yeah, here we are, southern Wisconsin, trying to find us some northern lights. It's one of my favorite activities just because you never quite know what you're going to see. Sometimes you get lucky and you can see them. In fact, I already see them on my phone here. You can see a red glow off in the distance over there. It might be hard to see on this camera, but just above the tree line, there's a faint red glow showing up on some of our cameras. Those are the northern lights. So if you want to see them, now's the time to get out and look. You're going to need to use your phone, use the night mode on it like I'm doing, point it northward, and if you're lucky, you might see a faint red haze. Let me see if I can pull this image up here. You can kind of see in there's a faint red glow. I know it's blurry, trust me, I know it's hard to see, but the northern lights are there in southern Wisconsin. We have them here live. Absolutely incredible. Never thought I'd be able to live stream the northern lights to you guys, but it's 2024. Technology is cool. But yeah, I'm gonna set up a few time lapses. I'm also gonna get a tweet out that we have the northern lights live right now so that the world is aware of what we're getting. So let's get rolling. All right. Let's get out some tweets, but we're finally, man, I'm so excited we actually have them. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up a few time lapses. I'm gonna get out some photos just so that people are aware of what we're getting. Man, that's so awesome. Yeah, any of you guys in Wisconsin, if you want to get out and look, now's the time to do it. I'm gonna pull up chat here so I can read what y'all are saying, but hopefully you guys are having a fun evening. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. I don't know how well the auroras are going to show up on this camera, but if they brighten, you might be able to see them. You can already see that green just above the tree line off in the distance over there. That is our auroras. So, pretty cool. pretty cool to see that we can actually live stream them to you guys, so that if you want to know what's going on out there, you can do that. Okay, I'm going to set up a few time lapses just so I can get some still photos of these, and I'll be right back. I'm going to hop away from the camera here for a few moments and get my my time lapses running. Y'all are going to see me wade out into the field there, into the darkness. Well, this is the first time I've ever tried something like this, so hopefully all goes according to plan. Hopefully we don't get too many mosquito bites out here because the bugs are going crazy. And hopefully the microphone can still pick up my audio as I'm walking away from the car here, out into the field. But yeah, you can kind of see it with the naked eye. It's not super bright, but if you look closely, you can see a very faint pink hue. Very, very faint, but it is there if you're looking close. Let me get my one of my time lapses here all set up. We'll probably be shooting several time lapses throughout the night, but just need one of them for now. And gotta make sure it's in focus too. That'd be awesome. We're using that plane to pull focus. Y'all can't see it, but there's a plane passing over us right now that we're using to focus the camera so that it can see what's going on. But yeah, if you guys want to see more Northern Lights adventures, as always, be sure to like the stream, because your guys' support is the reason why we're able to get out and capture these unique events. I mean, it's not very often we get to see auroras in Wisconsin, so being able to live stream them to you guys, awesome. Something I've wanted to do for a really, really long time. Out near Broadhead, what's your location right now? I am north of Oconomowoc at the moment. I don't know why my GPS isn't updating, but the auroras are out, very faintly, but they are there. If you're looking closely, you'll see them. You might need to use your phone, but they are there. Sorry guys, I'm just snapping away some photos here. Hopefully you guys are also enjoying the overlay, the updated look for tonight's live stream. Wanted to make it look a little bit fancier so that easier to follow along with the action, easier to see the how the auroras are changing and whatnot as the evening goes along. We have all of our maps pulled up so that you guys can track along at home. All right, let me get a time lapse running, 4-second intervals, and start. All right, we got one time lapse going. Let's get another one. That's our zoomed in time lapse with a nice 35mm lens on it. Get kind of a closer, tight shot. Is there a peak time forecasted? The peak forecasted time right now, last I saw, was early tomorrow morning, around like 3 a.m. or so, or early Tuesday morning, like 4 a.m. I'm not going to be out that long because I like my beauty sleep, but we'll be out here for a little while, seeing what we get. I'm also going to put on bug spray because these mosquitoes are getting a little crazy. Luckily, I brought some with me. Let's bug up. Shall we, stream? Throw a little bug spray on. Got my can of off here with me. An essential if you're going to be aurora hunting in Wisconsin, especially during the summer when all the mosquitoes are out and about. But man, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hopefully they get brighter here over the next hour or so. I don't know how long we're going to have them, but fingers crossed that things stay promising. As of right now, the data we're getting, let me kind of break down the how I'm forecasting these. I don't know how well you can see on my phone, but there's a red line up here. Let me try to adjust the exposure here a little bit so that it's easier to see. There we go. Bring that exposure all the way down. Bring the focus in. Yeah, you guys can see that red line on the top there. Those are known as our BZ values. That's kind of the polarity of our solar wind. And what we want is a negative polarity. So we want our polarity to be below the dotted 0. That means that the magnetic fields of the solar wind and the Earth are linking together. That causes energy to build in the planet's magnetosphere, and when you have energy buildup, it has to be released, and it gets released as the northern lights. It's probably not the best explanation, but that's what I got here in this short kind of on-the-fly time frame. So hopefully we can see them here again soon. Hopefully they get a little bit brighter. I know this camera struggles in low light, so I'm kind of brute forcing it right now to be as bright as possible. So hopefully you guys have a good view for a little while. I also have the stream running at a slightly lower bit rate to kind of cut out all the noise. Yeah. Nothing in Illinois yet. I have a feeling Illinois will start to see it soon. We've had negative BZ for a really long time, so we're starting to see that energy really starting to build up here. Man, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff that we got going on. The clouds are starting to clear out too, so hopefully that helps us out a little bit. Less cloud cover to deal with, so that it's easier to see. Man, on my drive here, I was dodging frogs along the whole way. There was just frogs like crazy crossing the road, and I'd rather not splatter a frog on my drive today. So, I'm sure if there was someone driving behind me, thankfully there wasn't, but if someone was driving behind me, they're probably like, what is this dude doing, swerving all over his lane? But it was for a good cause. We're dodging frogs. Less roadkill on the road. Yeah, for all you guys tuned in right now, if you want to get out and see the auroras, tonight might be a good night to test your luck. Yeah, we've already had them here briefly. Nothing super visible. They were really, really faint, but they were there. Which is awesome. It's always good when you get to see even a little glimpse at them. If you bump up the saturation of the photo, it's easier to see. But, yep, we had them. That will be the Northern Lights. I'm going to post a little announcement on my Instagram. I'm really not sure why my GPS pin isn't updating. I'm going to have to look into that, but I'm not overly concerned about it right now. Let me get a link to the stream attached, and we are good to go. All right. The world of Instagram is now aware that we have auroras live. I'm just north of Lake Geneva. How are my odds looking right now? I mean, if you look right now, you might be able to see a faint little something. They're not going to be super obvious, but they are kind of there. You can try your luck. I mean, if I were you, I'd get out there and give it a shot, because it doesn't hurt to try. But yeah, don't expect to see anything super crazy. They're really, really faint right now. You're going to need your cell phone camera to kind of aid you on where to look. Because a lot of the phones now have the night mode, so you can point your camera at the sky. It'll expose an image for 3 seconds or so. That allows the camera to process more light, more information, so it's easier for the camera to see. Gonna take some time for the auroras to really build in strength before our eyes start seeing them. Yeah. It would have been awesome if we could have done a setup like this on the auroras we had in May this year. I know early May 10th, May 11th, we had a big time aurora display here in southern Wisconsin. I was shooting at this same spot. We had auroras overhead all night. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. I don't think we're going to get to that level again tonight, unfortunately, but we might get a good light show with maybe a few pillars here and there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but the Big Dipper is out tonight. Yeah, even if you don't see the auroras, getting out and seeing the stars is always fun. CJ's in chat. How's it going, CJ? Andrew's in here. Man, we got everyone in chat right now. How's it going, guys? Glad y'all could tune into the stream. Yeah, hopefully they become more visible so they're a little bit better on the camera. It's like a little red strip. That's exactly what it is right now. Just a little red stripe sitting on the horizon. This camera isn't picking it up too well, but you can kind of see it. Summer flew by too quickly. I agree. It's already almost August. I am not ready. Should go back to school. I want to keep doing this. This is my stuff right here. Mosquitoes aren't too bad, which is nice. I was expecting to be getting eaten alive right now, but thankfully they've held off quite a bit. Faint green color, yep. Those are our auroras down in there. That's what we got our eye on right now. They're not very visible at the moment, but hopefully as the evening goes along we can get a better look. But they are there, barely. I'm gonna set up another time-lapse camera. And I'm gonna let these cameras do all the work while I just kind of kick back and enjoy the show. And chat with you guys. I'll be right back. I gotta put another camera out in that field. We also might hear the coyotes come out. There's a lot of coyotes around here. The past few times I've shot auroras around this spot, they were going crazy in that field hunting something. So we might be able to hear them at some point tonight, because they are out and about here. Here in southern Wisconsin, they do like to make their way around. Our lens cap is already off. That's awesome. Open up the time-lapse application. Get this camera ready to rumble. I'm going to set it up slightly taller, just to kind of... Actually... Now I'll keep it at the same level as this camera, just so that they're getting a similar image. This one is just going to be a little bit wider. And I think a 4-second exposure is good again. Why does this have a delay? For some reason this camera isn't shooting. That's weird. Menu, interval shooting, start. There we go. There's a bug in my face. It's awesome. Yeah, hopefully the bugs aren't buzzing around the microphone too much. Can already hear the bugs just going nuts. Do a quick test shot. See what we got. Oh, yep, there they are. We got them. Got them on camera. Caught in 4K. Northern Lights, caught in 4K. That's what we have. I don't know why my camera's in autofocus. I'm gonna need them in manual. Manual focus tonight. Is there a star or something I can focus on? Because trying to focus this camera is kind of a struggle. Bump up the ISO a bunch. Really no planes or nothing I can't focus this thing with. I'm gonna have to wing it with the focusing. Let me pull up chat here, see what y'all are saying. Busy getting cameras set up here. Do I know if an iPhone 7 has night mode? Unfortunately, I do not think iPhone 7 has night mode. Last I checked. I'm not totally sure, but that's the last that I'm aware of. Yeah, we're shooting away, getting our photos, waiting for something interesting to happen. Bring our ISO down. Keep it at 5,000. 4-second shutter speed. Do a little test shot. Hard part about using these Sony cameras, especially at night, is that they are really tricky to focus for no reason. Like, I'm trying to get a nice clean image that's in focus, and for whatever reason the camera is just refusing to cooperate. So I'm actually gonna application settings, change our intervals here to 4 seconds. Try to zoom in. There we go. Finally, we got some stars showing up that we can lock focus on. Yeah, for those of you guys trying out Aurora photography, good trick. A lot of cameras have a digital zoom in focus assist feature. Punch into a star, lock focus on that till it's as small as possible. That's how you know you're in focus when you're shooting these celestial events like northern lights or meteor showers or whatnot. That's my tip of the day for all my astrophotographers out there. It's getting foggy out here. That's funky. All right, we got images of them. Awesome. Let's start shooting a time lapse, shall we? Then we can see them in motion a few hours later. All right, we'll let that camera do its thing. I'll make my way back here towards you guys. I'm also going to close some of these doors so we don't have as much ambient light blasting around. Yeah. I don't know how well that camera's picking them up, but they are still there, very faintly. And every single fly in existence has somehow made its way into my car. I'm going to turn off these lights. Get them out of here. It might help if I close the door. Let's get all these guys out of here. You're not welcome. Get out of here. All right. All right. Lights are turning off. 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 I'm also going to turn off my headlights because I don't need those. All right. Let's see what happens here. All right. So, turned off some of the lights around the car, so hopefully it's a bit easier to see what we got going on out there. We have a new channel member. How's it going? Thank you for becoming a cheese curd. Appreciate it. Yeah, the channel membership's great way to support the channel. Great way to get little behind the scenes content, little exclusive sneak peeks of what I'm working on. Really appreciate it. Because those Y'all channel members are the reason we're able to keep doing this. They really help out a lot.
I'm going to see if I can close this door here so we can turn this light off without. I'm going to have to move this camera slightly. Little camera move here so that we can close this door. So that these, hopefully these lights turn off and the bugs aren't going as crazy. But yeah, faint red glow. Y'all can see it there. Hopefully, I can see it on this when I'm looking at the camera. But yeah, we have the auroras here live on stream. Y'all can see them. It looks like there's some pillaring starting to go on there. James is in here. How's it going, James? Appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, y'all are seeing them here live. Northern Lights from southern Wisconsin. We are, as far as I'm aware, we're the only channel doing a live stream of these. Anita's in here. How's it going, Anita? Yeah, we got the channel members in chat tonight. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing well on this fine evening. Hopefully if y'all wanna get out and enjoy the light show, now's a great time to do it. I don't know how much longer these auroras are gonna last, unfortunately, just because this show, they're really, really faint right now. Have some cameras rolling on them. I'm sure the channel members will probably get a nice photo in their community tab tomorrow morning once I have time to sit down and edit these. But yeah, right now we're just kicking back and enjoying the show. The very, very faint show, but they are out there. Let's see what's going on in chat. Gonna see what you can get in Stevens Point. You'll probably have better luck up there than where I am, farther north. I was really tempted to make the plunge up to Green Bay, but decided against it. Figured I'll hang back here. Hang back here and see what I can get. See if I can get lucky, and sure enough, we got them. Andrew's finally got them. W's in chat for Andrew. I wonder if they're getting brighter. I see like some pink over the tree line, but just hard to tell. Oh yeah, we got a nice pillar going. I don't know how well it's showing up on this camera, but the reds are getting bright. You got a deep red over the tree there. That is a auroral pillar. It might be hard to see on that camera, but they are there. Not eye visible yet. Yeah, I have been staring at the sky for the past few minutes, so my eyes are getting a bit more acclimated. You can kind of see like the slightest tinge that something's there, but if you didn't have cameras or anything, it would be really, really hard to tell what's going on. But they are there. We do got them. We got them. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gentlemen, they're getting really bright now. Holy cow. Really bright pillars going on. Wonder if I can show you guys here from the cell phone so that it's you guys can kind of get a better sense of where to look. That's directly in front of the camera right now. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting things all set up here. That's directly in front of this camera right now. You can see that the reds there from the auroras over the tree line. And if we switch things back to real life, bring our exposure back up, get our focus locked in once again, you might be able to see those reds hanging out above the tree line there. It's hard to see on this camera, unfortunately, but they are there. Yeah, we got them. We have them here for you guys, live on stream, Northern Lights. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to get out and see them, now's the time to do so. As you can see, they're getting really bright now with these beautiful pinks, beautiful reds. They're not the super vibrant green overhead that a lot of people dig, but still really cool to see, especially from Wisconsin. We don't get treated to a light show like this very often. Man, that's really cool. The other cameras out in the field are getting a good look at them, I can guarantee it. And there's bugs all over me, but yeah, they are becoming visible to the eye now. As Andrew said in chat, you can finally kind of see them. Still just a faint red, but still better than seeing nothing at all. Yeah, we got them for you guys. So yeah, if you want to get out and look, as you can see, now's the time to do it. You can see those reds starting to show up a little bit more on the cameras here. Starting to become more vibrant. I wonder if we're going to see a bit more of a southward progression of the light show here. If we can get something like that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, right above the trees, especially that closer tree kind of to the right side of the frame, those are the northern lights there. Yeah, we're fighting with fog right now. It's kind of foggy where I am. I'm kind of parked in a marsh. So the water is really cool, the air is really warm, it's just condensing on everything. I pulled in here and my windshield instantly fogged up. But yeah, you can now see them with the naked eye. You can see a red there above those trees looking to the north, becoming more and more vibrant as the evening's going along. Man, that is really awesome. And don't worry, we have a nice wide shot of those from one of our cameras that I'll be posting tomorrow. Once again, as I said, the channel members are going to be getting a look at this stuff first. So if you want to see these images right away as I see them, channel members are going to get an early look at everything. Man, that's really awesome. I know it's kind of grainy, but we have auroras live on our stream. Really cool. Don't get to see that super often. Too many lights where you live, can't see them. You got to get away from the light pollution. I don't know, I'm a little bit biased because I love this stuff, but I always think it's worth the quick 20-minute drive getting out of town to see this stuff. Even if it's just a quick look, it's kind of cool to say, oh, I saw the northern lights tonight. I'm a bit biased though, I absolutely love this stuff. This is my bread and butter right here. Yeah, the bugs are still going crazy out here. I'm getting chewed on a little bit from all these mosquitoes. You can see all the stars Yeah, I'm seeing all the stars too. We got the Big Dipper kind of off to the left there, top corner of the frame. I don't know if the camera's capturing it all the way, but the stars tonight are crazy. Super, super bright. Helps that we don't have a big full moon like we've had the past few weeks. So it's nice and dark out. Man, they're becoming brighter. Bigger and brighter. That's what we got. Really bright pillars from the auroras going on. Man, super, super awesome. I'm hoping the stream is seeing them well, but yeah, you can see that on the left side of your screen. Left side of your screen above the trees, those are auroras over there, that bright red. Pretty much the bright red above the tree line, that is where the northern lights are right now. We're facing right at them. Alright guys, yeah, even the greens are showing up now. Andrew's getting fogged on. Part of me really wants to do these with a drone. I feel like getting a drone would be a fun way to try to shoot the northern lights. I've seen people do it before. I just don't have a license to pilot a drone, unfortunately, but that's been on the to-do list. First I have to actually get a drone. Yeah. Pretty fun stuff. Glad you all can join in through this wonderful digital world that we have. Tune in for the adventure live. I wonder how our hotspot's doing. Do a quick check of that. The bugs are still going crazy in here as always. Hotspot's doing good. We're still nice and connected. Got a nice connection. Trying to get some of these bugs out of the car. Yeah, we are. Everything's working as I hoped. Working perfect. I was worried we were going to have connection issues all the way out here, but cell booster is doing its job, so we have a nice strong signal. And you all can see everything. Time for bed, you'll look later. Fair enough. I'm probably going to be heading to bed here soon within the next hour or two, but gonna enjoy it while we have it here at least. Looks like they are starting to fade a little bit, unfortunately. Yeah, really cool. Don't get to see that very often. We got to do these Aurora live streams more. I think that this might be our new thing, since no one else does stuff like this. I mean, there are Aurora live streams out here, but we're kind of kitted out with all the gear that we have and our the live maps and whatnot, so it's easy to follow along from home. How much longer will I be live? I don't know. It kind of depends what the auroras do. If things look like they're going to be winding down, I'll probably end the live stream, but as of right now, we're just kind of sitting back and enjoying what we got. So we'll probably be live for a while longer. Don't have a reason to stop right now. Yeah, we'll give things another little... We'll be out here for a little bit longer, but we'll see what else we get. If we can get another couple pillars like that, that'll be great. If not, oh well, we got what we came here for. I consider today a success. Didn't get a super bright light show, but we got something. Something's better than nothing, right? And we're shooting this from the same location that we shot the G5 geomagnetic storm this past May, which was a whole other beast. Mosquitoes chased you back in. I think that's a good reason to sit this one out. The mosquitoes are man-eating tonight. I ran home before I came out here and threw on long sleeve pants. I have a long sleeve jacket in the car. I'm loaded with bug spray right now, which has kind of kept them at bay a little bit, but they're still weaseling their way around. I got a bunch in the car right now because I had one of the doors open, so all the bugs just went right for the lights in the car. After midnight's when it's supposed to be the strongest. Unfortunately, I think I might be in bed at that point. I'd like to get some sleep tonight, but who knows, maybe I'll get up at some point later tonight, walk down the road and snap off a few photos. But as of right now, we're just going to enjoy what we have. The stars are really bright too. Creepy out there, all the fog coming off the marsh. It's like something out of a movie. Man, I'm excited to see what these photos are looking like. I'm sure I'm seeing some of my other friends posting their photos on Twitter already, and I'm curious to see what I got. Cameras out there are putting in the work right now, snapping away. We have another channel member, Daily Encouragement. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. Once again, Daily Encouragement, joining the squad of folks who make these live streams possible. Without the support of our amazing channel members that we've had in chat tonight, this type of stuff, we wouldn't be able to do it. So, appreciate all you guys who are becoming channel members this evening, because makes it so I can keep going after these adventures, seeing these crazy things and bringing them live to you guys. BZ is going back north. I haven't looked at BZ values in a little bit. Let me take a peek. Oh yeah, there they go. They're climbing back north again, so I'm feeling the auroras are going to start to wane here soon. Let me bring our lovely cell phone back into the frame here. Bring our exposure down so that y'all can kind of see what Andrew's talking about. Don't worry, we'll go into explanation so y'all aren't lost in the technical lingo. Just got to get my exposure adjusted. Essentially, these are the BZ values. At the start of the stream, we were talking about how we wanted them down here. We wanted our BZ values down in the red, southward. That means that the magnetic polarity of our solar wind and the Earth's magnetic field are linking together. That enables the energy to build up, the energy that we need to cause the auroras. Unfortunately, you can see how it's trending green. That means it is switching northward. So the magnetic fields between the solar wind and the Earth are no longer linking together, which
It means we don't have the energy buildup that we need to cause the auroras. And you can see that here if we come down to our hemispheric power. This is our measure of how much energy is built up in the built up right now. You can see it kind of peaks around 60, and then you can see where the that flip happens kind of down here. You can see at the very end of the graph here, it's starting to slowly slope downwards as the as we're losing the energy that we need to keep these auroras going. But we do still have them right now. So until the negative BZ takes them away, we're gonna kick back and enjoy what we got. Get our camera dialed back in here. Let's see. Is the camera gonna focus? I'd love for the camera to be in focus right now. That'd be awesome. There we go. All right, we're back in focus. Yeah, it looks like the auroras have kind of faded away right now. I mean, there's still a faint red if you hold up your cell phone camera. You can still see those faint red hues, but don't have the nice pillars that we had earlier. They are still kind of there though. So maybe we might get a second run at something here. Oh, we got a really big pillar going on right now. Okay. We might have something going on. I don't know if it's showing up on the stream camera too well. If I pan the camera this way a little bit, it might be able to see it, but we have a nice pillar working its way across. I'm snapping some cell phone photos here so that we can switch in. Let me, yeah, it looks like this camera's getting it. There's a nice pillar there on the far right-hand side of your screen where that's an auroral pillar there. It's kind of grainy just because of how dark it is, but right-hand side of your screen between those two trees, those are the northern lights there again. Yeah, we're getting them. Another great time to get out and look if you want to see some of these, the pillaring that a lot of people talk about. We have it going on right now, and it is naked eye visible. I can see it with my eye at the moment. Pretty neat, just a lone pillar hanging out there. Not very often you get to see that. It's really fogged up down there. Hope my cameras don't have any condensation on the lens. I think they're fine down there though. Looks like the fog is staying out in the field for now. But yeah, we've got them. Another nice pillar of the northern lights there. Yeah, you guys seeing that? Seeing that right hand side of your screen where that little red streak is just to the right of that tree? There it is. Those are our northern lights there. I'm just snapping away cell phone photos right now. Getting photos off the iPhone. Here, if I might be able to switch the camera back to our phone here so that you guys can take a look. You guys, if the camera will ever focus, you can see that this was right in front of the camera there. That pillar, that lone pillar of the northern lights. Pretty cool. Pretty neat to see. Get our camera back focused. There we go. Yeah. Man. I love that we're actually getting some nice pillars out of this. I was worried that that little red band that we had was going to be it, but we're getting some good stuff. Nothing super crazy, but definitely worth the quick 15-minute drive down the road to get out here.
Might as well, we got nothing else to do. Nothing else to do on this nice Monday night. So might as well kick back and enjoy the light show. How do you see the northern lights? You're in Appleton. Best way to see the northern lights, get out of the city, get a nice view to the north, all the way down to the horizon. You might need to use a phone camera or some type of digital camera that has some type of night mode to take long exposure photos to kind of guide you on where to look. And that's kind of the strategy I follow to get these things. Yeah, the fog has really crept in here. I'm gonna have to go down and check on these cameras, see how they're doing. Yeah, it's really fogged up here. I'm worried that our cameras are full of condensation right now. But oh no, they're fine. A little hazy, but they're still snapping away, still doing their thing. Curious to know how many images we've shot. Shot around 300 photos on one camera. Guessing we're around the same on the other. We'll give them another couple minutes to do their thing. Maybe the auroras spark back up again. But if not, we might move these cameras closer to the car just so that they're not in all this fog. But yeah, y'all can see how foggy it is out here. I mean, really thick fog coming off of the marshland that we're parked next to. This fog is dense, thick as peanut butter. Let's see what y'all are saying in chat. Got it for a little bit. Awesome. Awesome stuff, Andrew, as always. Dude, Andrew takes W's. Andrew does not miss. If y'all are around the Illinois area and want a good weather folk to follow, Andrew is going to be your guy. Yeah, we're getting really brief views of these auroras tonight as we have the BZ values. Obviously, we were talking about the polarity of our magnetic field between the wind and the Earth are not aligning right now, making it hard for the auroras to kind of do their thing. But we were able to get a brief look. I have a feeling throughout the rest of tonight the auroras are going to start to wane. Thankfully, we may have more chances for northern lights throughout this week as we have more coronal mass ejections en route to Earth. I want to say there's like 4 or 5 of them. We've had one so far tonight. I believe there's another one on the way for early tomorrow morning. And I believe we're looking for more tomorrow night. So I probably won't be live tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night is just going to be my time to kick back and enjoy it with friends, if it's not cloudy. But I'll still be posting updates from time to time of what I'm seeing, so you guys aren't
completely in the dark. Forgot how crazy the bugs are right now? Yeah, the bugs are in a league of their own at the moment. They are chewing up everything. Yeah, I have bugs all around me, going crazy. Alright, our BZ values are starting to trend more positive, so I think things are going to be starting to wind down. I'm going to move some of these cameras closer to the car, just so it's they're not sitting down in the fog here. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad for a random Monday night activity. Curious to see what they got. Oh, the auroras are still going, kinda. Still got some reds going on. And amazingly, our camera lenses aren't fogged up, which is awesome. I was afraid that was going to happen, but it hasn't happened tonight so far. We had that problem with the big aurora display in May. Our camera lenses kept fogging up from the mist coming off of the marshlands. But not tonight. Not tonight. We'll leave these cameras to sit for a little while longer and do their thing, since the auroras are still going a little bit, so we won't interfere. Or if I point straight up, if it'll see anything. Nope. Yeah, pretty fun. Science is fun, guys, I swear, because sometimes you get to go outside and see cool things. Did I hear you say I could see the pictures on here later? I will be posting photos at some point, kind of throughout the week, once I have time to sit down and edit them. Channel members, though, get first dibs on what the photos look like, so channel members will get a good look at my images here probably tomorrow at some point, once I have time to sit down and edit some of them. And then throughout the rest of the week, I'll kind of trickle them out to the rest of the world. But yeah, the auroras are still going. They're not bright anymore, but they are still there. I'm excited to put these together into a time lapse. Probably going to go home soon unless BZ goes negative and rest for a potential chase tomorrow. I'm feeling the same way. There's the slimmest chance of a storm to fire in Wisconsin tomorrow, but who knows, maybe we get lucky. I believe there is a marginal risk across Wisconsin tomorrow, so maybe we get some type of little pop-up thunderstorm to provide some action for us, but if not, I'm just gonna enjoy the day. Maybe get out and get some more auroras, go on a little adventure, see what I can find. Still getting bitten by bugs way out here. The bug spray is not holding up right now. The bugs are going mad. They are biting through the spray. Yeah, we're gonna give it another couple minutes. I'm thinking another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll probably start packing it up for tonight. Walk back to the car here. Back to my alpha position. The windows of my car keep fogging up. I have the AC running in there right now to keep all the computers and stuff cool. And it's so warm out here that the windows have just condensed with all types of foggy whatnot.
snap a few more cell phone photos just to see if there's anything else interesting going on, but it seems like the light show is beginning to wane. Those pinks are not nearly as bright as they were earlier. Get bug repellent lotion. Thinking about it. Have we finally reached a KP5? I haven't checked the KP values. I've just been watching the real deal. I don't know. I use the Space Weather Live app. Sometimes it takes a little bit to update, but it says KP4 plus. So, as far as I'm aware, not all the way to a 5, but probably getting close to that. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets there's some type of announcement saying we've had KP5 conditions for the past couple hours. Seems like that's been the case. BZ might be going back south soon. I'm not seeing it. I still see a positive BZ for a long ways, unfortunately for us. Dr. Evans is in here. How's it going, Dr. Evans? Great to see you. Dr. Evans, you missed it. We had a couple nice pillars here live on the stream earlier. They're a little bit faint because this camera isn't the best in low light, but had some nice reds going on. Nice red pillars. Hopefully you guys can get a look at them all the way out in the land of Colorado. Let's see what our BZ values are doing. I believe they're still hanging northward, and the stereo satellite is not showing a promising indication of them flipping back anytime soon. Unfortunately. All you've got is a big fire to the north. You should get downwind of that thing, get a photo, get a nice photo of the wildfire or whatever fire is going on and the northern lights behind it. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of how I'd do that. It might be an interesting adventure. Oh yeah, sure enough, we're at G1 KP5. We have reached geomagnetic storm conditions. The weakest of geomagnetic storms. We're only at 1 out of 5, but still in a geomagnetic storm. Yeah, the mosquitoes are going for my ankles right now. The ankles are I must have missed a spot down there because they've all converged on my ankles. App says you're out of 4. I just checked Twitter. I follow the Space Weather Live account on Twitter. They just posted on there that they're at 5. That's what I've started doing. Anytime my apps aren't updating, I just check Twitter because someone has it on there. Someone has the new update on there. Yeah, it looks like their auroras have almost faded completely. So I'm gonna bring back our time-lapse cameras, and then I think we're gonna get ready to wrap things up for this evening, because I am ready to go to bed. Maybe I'll be posting photos here and there kind of throughout the week, kind of trickling them out to you guys, but as I've said before, the channel members, who are our amazing supporters, who make these adventures possible, they get first dibs on the photos from these adventures. But don't worry, you guys, the general audience, will get a chance to see them. Y'all aren't left out. All right. I'm going to stop these time lapses, if the cameras will ever want to stop these time lapses. I'm just going to take a quick look through them. Yeah, we got some good shots. One of the photos unfortunately has a mosquito sitting right on the lens, but besides that, we got some good photos. We can try to Photoshop him out. There's something. Clone stamp him out of there. Yeah, we got some great stuff tonight. Great stuff. Not the brightest aurora display in the world, but still always fun to see. Better than seeing nothing at all. Yeah, the second camera had a really great shot of those auroras. For those of you wondering what cameras I'm shooting time lapses on, I have a Sony a7R II that has a 14 to 24 millimeter f2.8 lens on it. Nice wide open aperture, so we can get tons of light in there with a nice wide field of view. It's my favorite setup for shooting auroras. And then running as a secondary camera to get a more zoomed in look, we have a Nikon D7500 with a 35 f1.8 lens for a more zoomed in perspective. Those are the cameras that we're running time lapses on. Then the live stream is just connected to a Sony AX700 camcorder. A lot of Sony cameras. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a Sony fan. Has our BZ gone back south? Oh, sure enough it has. Never mind, we might be out here for a little bit longer. Our BZ just took another plunge back south. I kind of want to step through the photos we got so far though. Really quickly. Just want to take a look. But yeah, our BZ has come back south. I guess we're going to be out here for a little bit longer. Might as well. Don't got anything going on tomorrow. Unless a storm happens, we'll go after that. But besides that, we're just auroraing, as they say. I always love it when the bugs strategically position themselves right in the center of the photos. So like, hey, I'm in the photo too. I'm here too. Don't forget about me. Like, I know mosquitoes, you're out here. You keep biting at my feet. Keep gnawing at my ankles. I always set up another time lapse. How about that? If this fog will ever clear up. Yeah, we can get our time lapse rolling. How about that?
If the BZ's going back south, that means we're staying out here for a little bit longer. Get more lights. Get more of the show. Get this camera back up and running. Setting it up closer to the car. I might hang out in the car for a little while. Just because these bugs are going nuts. Alright. Do a quick test shot. Yeah, our BZ values have plunged back south. That means we gotta stay. It's a requirement. When the BZ is south, you gotta stay out here. What does BZ mean? BZ values are the, you kind of think of it as the magnetic field between the solar wind and the Earth. When the BZ values are southward, that means the solar wind has a southward polarity. So the magnetic field of the Earth and the solar wind impacting the Earth kind of can link together. That helps build up energy in our planet's upper atmosphere. And when that energy is released, we have the auroras. That's kind of a quick breakdown of what that means. Sure, there's a more technical definition, but that's beyond my knowledge. I just know the simple explanation for it, unfortunately. All right. Let's get this camera up and running again. Ready? Here we go. All right, we got one camera rolling. Let's get another camera rolling. Two cameras. That's what we're gonna do. Double up. Yeah, the auroras are coming back out. I'm kind of seeing that red again. I don't know how long it's gonna be out for, but it's out here. All right, got both of our cameras set back up, set up and running. Sorry guys, the microphone might be a bit loud right now. I'm standing in front of the car. All right, let's start shooting again. Start snapping away. I almost walked into my car. Hello there, Bingus. Hope you are doing well. My socks are wet from walking through the grass with all the dew and condensation on it. Got wet socks. Alright guys. Hello there, Bingus, Mr. Cam. Professional Cam here in the chat. Here in the chat tonight to cause trouble. Yeah, Cam, you missed it. We had some nice auroras earlier on the stream. Things have kind of quieted down right now, but it looks like we might be charging back up for maybe another run at something.
I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be out here for, because I am very tired. But we'll let these time lapses run for a few more minutes, and then we'll probably call it a night. I'm thinking midnight. Sounds like a good ending time for us. Good even number to end on, midnight. I would love to try to do this again at some point farther up north. Head up to the UP of Michigan, maybe Door County, Rhinelander, Minocqua. Those would be some fun places to try this stuff again. Who knows, maybe in the future, if we can build a good audience, build a strong community so we can continue these adventures, we can get the support to travel farther, see more stuff, give you guys the Wisconsin tour of all the fun things you can see weather-wise. Midnight is when it's supposed to ramp up. Unfortunately, I'm not buying the midnight ramp up time. I know the Space Weather Prediction Center and a lot of the apps have that as their forecast, but it's kind of like a general guideline that's not really set in stone. I don't know, I found for auroras the best thing is to just get out and observe what's going on. And as of right now, I feel like what we've had was kind of the best of what it's going to serve up. But who knows? I could be wrong. The night's still young. Still got plenty of hours to go until daytime, but don't have that nice, strong negative BZ that we had a little while ago. It's kind of flip-flopping between north and south, which is really hurting our aurora production. Bingus with the $5 super chat. His first super chat as well. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Can we get some W's in chat for Cam, aka Bingus? I think that's worthy of some W's. Andrew's saying that Hunter is saying that a substorm could be on the horizon here. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at forecasting when the substorms happen, so I'm hoping that Hunter has his words. I trust him, but fingers crossed that we do get a nice substorm. I have seen that the auroral oval has expanded. For those of you who don't know, the auroral oval is kind of the stretch of the auroras. It's kind of slowly progressed southward, and it's slowly progressing farther southward. So if we do get a good substorm, we could see some nice pillars go on. That'd be awesome if we could get a good substorm in front of the camera. So we'll give it some time here and see what we can get. Might as well see what Hunter's having to say. Yeah, substorms are something that I've tried forecasting, but I'm just not good at. I gotta practice a bit more. The substorm forecasting is a challenge, but we'll get there one day. Cameron's peacing out. Thank you for tuning in, Cameron. Appreciate you taking the time to be here.
Appreciate you taking the time to stir up some trouble, as always. I'm sure I'll see you around at some point this week. Come on, auroras. I know you're there. You can still see that faint red. That faint red glow is just kind of hanging out there. Kind of sitting still. I'm wondering if we're going to get I'm hoping we get a good substorm to go. Be awesome. Unfortunately, I'm not good at the substorm forecasting, so just kind of have my fingers crossed that one goes. That would be ideal. I'm going to check on our hotspot, see how that's doing. Hopefully it's not going too crazy. Our windows are very, very foggy from all the condensation out here and the AC in here going nuts, trying to keep everything cool. Still trying to get some of these bugs out of the car, but they're slowly weaseling their way out. I'm sure tomorrow I'm going to have to go through and do a deep clean of all these bugs. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, there's tons of bugs in the car. I should have taken a photo, but they're everywhere in there. They're going crazy. Losing their mind. Wondering if we'll see the Aurora oval start to build up here again. We still have a very faint green glow just sitting on the horizon. It's stationary right now. It's not really doing anything, it's just kind of sitting there, but it is there. Very, very faint, but it is there. All right. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can get lucky here within the next hour or so. Because I'm itching to lay in my nice warm bed and go to sleep. I'm very tired, but I'm willing to wait it out a little bit longer. We'll see what happens here. Give it another 20 minutes or so, see what's going on around midnight. And if it looks like things are quieting down and we're at the midnight hour, that's going to be the end of our adventure. But if it looks like things are going to be getting exciting, we'll hang around. Hang around and chill. I wonder if I can get my GPS pin to update, because right now it is not updating. I am not in Janesville. That GPS thingy is wrong. I don't know what's up with it. It's been stuck on Janesville. I'm not there though. I'm farther north. I'm not really seeing much going on up there anymore. I feel like things are winding down, getting quiet, Aurora-wise. Alrighty, y'all. I should have brought a little hammock to string out here. That would have been the way to go. Sit in a hammock, just kind of enjoy the evening, do a little stargazing. I think I might have to pack that for next time. Bring a hammock with me. I'm looking at Twitter right now. Someone in Colorado is seeing the auroras. A guy by the name of Derek Wilson. He just put out a tweet from the land of Colorado with a faint red glow on the horizon. So Colorado has checked in to the Aurora party. Auroras are still fairly quiet for us right now at the moment. Still not seeing much going on. Should play Stargazing by Travis Scott. I wish I could play music like that on stream. That'd be fun, but unfortunately, the YouTube copyright system would throw its hammer at me. Let's look. Space weather and Space Weather Prediction Center. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Dashboard, space weather enthusiasts. See what's going on. See what's going on in the forecasting world of space weather, which I'm not smart enough to understand very well, but I know the basics. I know the essentials of what I need to get out there and go, yep, those are the northern lights right there. Charlie, is there a way to send you a pic to see if I have the lights? I believe my Twitter DMs are open. If not, I have my website down in the video description. You can head down there, and I think my email is on there. You can email it to me. Those are some ways to send photos over if you want confirmation, just to double check make sure you're seeing what you think you're seeing. I can provide my 2 cents. Gotta be up early, but I don't want to miss anything. Luckily, we'll have other chances to see the northern lights in the future. This isn't going to be your only shot. So, I'm sure if you take the time to go to sleep, there will be other chances to see the auroras. I have a feeling in the future we're going to have much bigger chances than this one. This is kind of a, as fun as it is, this is kind of a lower end display. Even though it's been pretty cool to see. But there will be bigger opportunities in the future. There's always a bigger fish out there. I got the yawns. The yawns are creeping in. My DMs are closed. Unfortunately, I don't know how to open them. So I think email is probably the best route if you're trying to send a photo on over.
Let's see. I'm going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for tomorrow. We're going to do a little severe weather forecasting while we're waiting for stuff to go down. I believe for Wisconsin, it's just a wind risk. Yeah, 5% wind risk with the marginal across Wisconsin. Maybe we get a couple little pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon to go chase down. I know a couple of the forecasting models had a few little pop-up storms here and there. Maybe if one fires up locally, go check it out, because might as well. I'm kind of curious what Thursday might do, though. I know Thursday has a nice look to it, forecast-wise, but very scary. Your cat is sad. I didn't think it's too scary out here. I mean, it's a little creepy with the nighttime, and I just dropped my phone. It's a little creepy with the nighttime and the fog at all, but I didn't think we were scaring cats away. My phone just decided to fly out of my hand. That was the ghosts. The Aurora ghosts decide to creep in and throw my phone. Amazingly, no cracks. That landed screen down on the concrete. Sent me an email. I'll take a look right now. See what we got. If my email will load. Let's see, inbox. Let's see what you got, Braden. Might take a sec for the photos to load on my end, but yeah, those look like the Northern Lights to me. Kind of the same red coloration that we had here a little while ago. But yeah, it seems like things Northern Lights wise have quieted down significantly. Not getting the big pillars that we had a little while ago. Things have calmed down. And the fog is creeping back in. The fog is coming. Fog's on the way. Yeah, I think we're reaching the end of our adventure for tonight. It's kind of what I'm thinking. That was when I saw them. Then yeah, I think it's safe to assume that you captured the Northern Lights. Yeah, like you said, very, very faint, but that looks like them to me. That's kind of the same exact thing that I was seeing. That kind of faint red. Alrighty, y'all. We're getting close to midnight. Things have not really kicked back up. I think with that, I'm going to be calling it an evening. I'm going to put away my time-lapse cameras before I say my final goodbyes. But yeah, I'm ready to wrap things up for tonight. I'm ready for bed. Ready to get my beauty sleep. And get these photos up to our, over the next couple days. Get these all edited and whatnot so that the world can see. I also got to pack up all of our live streaming stuff because we have a car full of camera gear right now. All right, let's get all of our cameras put away.
put in the car. Yeah, I mean, just looking back at the time lapses briefly, it looks like the auroras have completely faded from view. The only thing left of them is a very slight purple hue, but even that's not super obvious. So I think we've reached a good ending point for today. We got to see the auroras live, which was awesome. Got a couple photos of them, which is even better, and we got some nice time lapses, which is the cherry on top. All right, get these cameras and tripods put in the car, get all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna be hitting the road and going to bed. It's past my bedtime. Get this bag all zipped up. This bag of camera and whatnot. And get this tripod put away without knocking this camera over like that. There we go. Yeah, we got, I'd consider today a success. Successful stream. Successful test of, can we live stream the Northern Lights? Answer to that question, yes we can. Proof, we did it tonight. Was it super bright? No, but we can do it. It can be done. And I have a feeling that this is not going to become a one-off thing that we only do every once in a while. I'd love to bring you guys on more of these Aurora adventures. They're some of my favorite adventures to go on, just because you never really know what you're going to get. You might get completely skunked. You might get a little glimmer at something like we had tonight. Or if you're really lucky and you hit the jackpot, you can get one of the wildest spectacles you have ever seen in your entire life. Yeah, the fog has really moved in now. Everything's super foggy. So, with that, let me pull up YouTube Studio here so I can hit the end live stream button. Let's see. Pull up YouTube Studio if it'll ever load. So we have our end button here. So I'm not forever stuck in the so I'm never able to end the stream. It has to keep going on forever. Alright, y'all. I want to appreciate all you guys who stuck with the live stream tonight. I know it was a late evening, but we got to see the auroras, which was awesome. We got to test out this new camera for the live streaming setup. I'm hoping in the future to establish some stronger internet connections so we can use this type of camera more often for our live streams, so that it's kind of higher quality, easier to follow along, and a little bit less work on me, easier to move the camera around and not having to run everything off of a little old Samsung phone that we've been doing the past couple live streams. So thank you all once again for taking the time to be out here tonight. I really appreciate you guys for sticking with the stream. It looks like the auroras have started to wane for tonight. There still might be some little glimmers at something throughout tonight into early tomorrow morning, as this geomagnetic storm is expected to continue all the way, I believe, through tomorrow night, maybe into Wednesday. So who knows, we might get more auroras tomorrow night. We might see more later tonight. I'm going to be ending the stream though. I got to go to bed. I'm very, very exhausted. Once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who became channel members tonight. Without you guys, this type of stuff would not be possible. And I want to thank all of you guys who donated your super chats as well. Once again, your guys' support makes adventures like this doable. So, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good evening, and I will see you guys later.